What is up? My name is Itssbbz and welcome to this Haul of the Month video. Now I know that I'm a little late with this one, but I've actually been working my ass off getting a whole new department built at my workplace. A whole new gaming department, which looks awesome. But enough about that, we have a haul to take a look at, so let's get into it. Before we get started with today's haul, I actually have something to address. It's been 3 years since I started this channel. It's amazing and I'm still having fun, so I'm just gonna keep it up as always. And I want to give a huge thanks to all of you out there, all 309 as of recording this video. Thank you all. Your support means everything. I probably would have stopped doing this a long time ago if it wasn't for you all watching. So thank you all for watching. It's freaking awesome. Anyways, enough about that. During October, I actually turned 30. I am officially an old fart. But something good comes with birthday presents, and I got a couple of collection related items. So the first two items right here were a birthday present from my dear friend Kim, the same guy that gave me the statue, the songbird statue. That was the name, I was forgetting, but he actually gave me his old copies of Shadow of Colossus and Ico in their original paperback boxes, and these are kind of hard to find today. At least Ico is kind of hard to find today, so I am super thankful for this, and both of them are actually the full editions right here. So if we open, we have the manual and the CD right here, and the same thing, let's just get this back here, and the same thing with Ico right here. If we pop it open, we have the manual and the CD. And I actually think I sold this to Kim because there's an old game sticker up here, and I used to work at games, so there we go. Let's pop these two back, and the next item is actually really cool. Well, not cool in a sense of being good, but it's kind of a rare one, and it's the last item I need to have all of the games in a full collection. I got my hands on Fallout, the Brotherhood of Steel for the PlayStation 2. Now this is available on the Xbox too, but I mean, I'm happiest having one of them. So this game is supposed to be terrible. I've never played it, I've only seen a little bit of gameplay, but from what I've seen and what I've heard people talk about it, it's supposed to be terrible. But it's also the last game that I don't have in the Fallout series, so it's still a huge freaking piece for my collection. And if we take a look inside of it, well, here's the back also. I like the whole nuke logo. But anyways, if we took a look inside, we have both the manual and the game right here. And I've always liked this little holder for the memory cards. I've always liked them. Anyways, moving on from this little one, we got a couple of Amiibos. It's been a while, and the first ones I actually got pre-owned from a local GameStop, and two of these are actually pretty cool, so let's get them out first. Now, back when Skylanders was the shit, Nintendo and Activision actually made a couple of figurines that worked both as an Amiibo and a Skylander, and here are some of the Donkey Kong items that was released that way. And the cool thing is that if you spin the character like this, you switch the mode between Amiibo and Skylander. There's also a little slot down here that tells you which. I don't know if it's visible on the camera or not, but I'll try to get a shot of it. I think these are really cool. They're unique looking. It's a way that we haven't seen Donkey Kong before, with like a whole mechanics outfit. And this car is just freaking awesome with barrels for wheels, and it can also drive, so it's kind of funny. Getting those to the side, next up I actually picked up, and it was kind of like a 6 for 3 deal or something like that, so I just picked up a couple of random ones. I've never liked these, but I picked up two of the Mii fighters for the Smash Bros. Collection. The Gunner and the Brawler, I think this is. They look so-so. I mean, what can you do with the Miis? They always looked pretty bland, so they look bland too, except the weapon looks kind of cool, but other than that, meh. Next up is actually a cool one, and this actually has like a unique game to go with it that I haven't tried, but I do have the Amiibo now, and going for a full collection of Amiibos is my goal, so I mean, this is kind of cool. Anyways, here is Chibi Chibi Robot, and he comes from the game with the same name, and I like this little robot fella with his little cord up here. It's cute. And the last little figurine, or well, Amiibo, Skylanders, whatever, is this Mickey Mouse from Fantasia for the Disney Infinity, I think it was called. And I just picked him up because I think he looks cool, and I think he'll look great right next to the Mickey Mouse game over here. So I'm just gonna slide him in here, right there. There we go. And next up is an Amiibo that I have been waiting a long time for. This is an Amiibo that I love. It's this guy, the frickin' guy that praises the sun from Dark Souls. I've always liked the whole meme about this, and I really like this one. So let's pop him out of the box. So I haven't tried this one out, but let's give it a shot. Let's praise the sun. Holy shit! It worked. Cool. Alright, so here he is in all his glory. So let's check him out. Right here he has the tabard with the sun symbol. Got his sword right there. Really detailed, this one. I actually like it. The belt you can see going through and holding its little belly up right here. And the little feather on the helmet and the pose and everything. I really like this one. It's been well worth the wait because I really like this. Anyways, let's move on from the Amiibos. Let's see. Next up, I'm just gonna bring a couple of them up here. Whoop. Next up, I actually got something that I've been looking for a while. A box for my Mega Man 2. And what I really like about this one, even if it's in a little bit of a rough shape, got a little bit of a tearing right there, the front looks good. This side actually looks pretty good. The back looks good. And I like that I also have both of these little thingies still attached to the box. These are the ones that go missing first of all, so this is pretty awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna need a safety box for this one, but I do think I have a spare somewhere, so it'll be fine. After that, I got a game that I've actually been looking at, and I've been looking at it for a while. It's been on my radar, so to say. Moonlighter for the Nintendo Switch, and I actually got this in a physical edition. I just love getting these kind of games in the physical edition for the Switch, so this is gonna be a great play. From what I've seen, it looks really cool with the whole Zelda-esque RPG elements combined with shopkeeping, which is like, what? That's a cool idea. Hey everyone, Itssbbz from the future here. As I opened Moonlight Drifter, I actually noticed the cutest little manual inside right here. And I love the attention to detail they put into this thing. I mean, just look at the little art and everything right here. It's just super freaking cute. So, well done, guys. Moonlighter is... I haven't even tried the game yet, and so far I'm giving it a definite try the game, for f***'s sake, man. Anyways, back to... old school Itssbbz. So I can't wait to try this one out. After that, I got a little bit of a stack of PS1 games right here. And the first one on top of everything is actually a game that I've heard only bad things about, but it's a sequel to a game that I really like. Alundra 2. And this is, as I said, the sequel to the very much appreciated Alundra 1, which I got right here in a full edition with the manual and the little leaflet right there, and the game sitting right inside here. So a full edition is always awesome, and even if it's a bad game, it's in the series that I really like. So even if they only made 2, but it's like, it's still a piece of history if it comes to the PlayStation 1. So a great addition for my collection, not gaming wise, but collection wise, and I do enjoy that too. After that, we got one of the first games that I got for the PlayStation, and this was actually something that my mom bought for me, and it's even in the same edition as back then, in the double-sided case. Crash Bandicoot 1. Now this one is actually a full edition. If we take a look right here, we do have the manual right there and the CD right there. The only thing that's missing inside of this one is what's on the other side, and that was the Demo 1. It's actually missing, and I'm actually gonna go on a little bit of a demo hunt. If anyone out there has the Demo 1, please give me a little bit of a upsy-daisy in the comment section down below, because I'm actually looking for this one. I want this to be complete the way I had it back when I was young. And next up is a game in a series that I don't think got enough attention as it was. It was a great series of games. It was the third-person Duke Nukem games, and this one is the Land of the Babes. Now, in these games, it's not the traditional first-person shooter. You have a lot of climbing puzzles and all that, and we have a manual right here, and the game is right there. These games is actually worth checking out if you like a third-person shooter, especially in the PlayStation 1 era when there were a lot of them, and most of them was not good, and these were, so worth checking out. Let's see here. Next up, we have a Sega Master System game, and a classic at that. When I saw this game pop up in one of my lists, I just had to pick it up because, as I said, it's a classic. It's the Phantasy Star for the Sega Master System, and this is just, when you think about old school RPGs, my mind just goes to like Ultima, Final Fantasy, and Phantasy Star, and some others, but like those are the first ones that pop into my mind, and I haven't played any of them, none. So this is actually gonna be sweet to try out. I just have to figure out some way to get my Master System to work with my FrameMeister. So I have a whole little mission there, but I do want to get that fixed because I do want to try this out. And I do have some good games for the Master System, so I do want to get the opportunity to try all of them out too. Let's put that one in the stack, and next up we actually have some hardware, which is kind of cool. It's not usually that I have hardware on my little hauls, so this is actually getting a smile on my face. First up, my friend Johnny helped me out and hooked me up with a PS1, a mini PlayStation 1, and it's in perfect condition. The laser is in super good shape. All in all, just a good PS1, and I actually don't have a PS1. I have my old school PlayStation 1, well, PlayStation, the original PlayStation that I've had since I was young, so getting the other edition of the hardware is kind of cool. I do want to collect everything, so this is a great addition. And he actually got me one of the original controllers that is a little bit more faded than the others that was for this one, so I actually like this. I really like this. And the other piece of hardware that I got a hold of is the Game Boy player. Let's see. Oh yeah, the slot's right here. The Game Boy player for the Nintendo GameCube. I'm missing the CD for this thing, and it's needed to be able to play the games for this thing. But I'm on the hunt, because if I get this fixed and get this properly fixed up in my gaming setup, I'm going to be able to play Game Boy Advance games on the channel. And there are a lot of good Game Boy Advance games. First comes to mind is like Advance Wars, and frickin' Minish Cap would be awesome to play on the channel. So if anyone out there has the CD, please poke me in the comments below. Alright, so we're up to the last two items, and these two are pretty damn cool. Now, we'll start out with one that I think most of you will actually recognize if you've been on the channel for a while. We actually gonna get some of this out of the way before we get this one up here, so get out of the way. There we go, and right here we have a game that was never released on the European or American market for kind of, well, when it comes to Nintendo, they think they had good reasons, the whole religious and stuff. But right here, I have Holy Diver, a game that I actually had to make had my friend, a modder friend, make a homebrew card out of. Right here, we have a real release for Holy Diver, the game made by Aaaand that I actually made a whole, a brief story about, and a couple of episodes trying to get into that game. Now, this is a hard game, so I did not get far during that Let's Play, but if you guys want to check it out, I'll leave a little thingy up here somewhere. Anyways, let's pop this bad boy open and see what you get inside, because this is a little bit of a collector's edition since it's the first time they actually get to, like, really release it outside of Japan. So we get the back opened right here, and boom, get out of there. So first off, I really like this symbol and the logo right here. It just looks like what you expect from, well, this game. It's all devilish and stuff. So let's get the box opened. Come on. Alright, there we go. Oh, this is kind of cool. So first off, on the top, we have a certificate of authenticity that I have the number 1556, I think it says, out of 2,800. So I'm in an exclusive club right now, guys. You gotta think about that. Anyways, next up we have an old school NES style box with, I'm guessing the cartridge is inside. Let's see here. And this is kind of funny. Before I get this all ripped open, I actually need to show this to you guys. On the front right here is a little sticker right here that says, "Cartridge not working on your PAL NES ? Press reset twice while power is on." So they actually have a little mechanic to fix that in this one. Alright, so let's get this open. Now, Retrobit, in collaboration with Aaaand, created this little gem, and I just, like I said, I just love that they're getting the old games that we never got to try out on our market right here. So thank you, Retrobit, and thank you, Aaaand, for letting them do this. Anyways, let's get this a little bit to the side, and let's open this bad boy. I want to see this cart. Oh, that was terrible for the box, but never mind. Alright, so first off, okay, no. A little plastic thingy. Don't like that. That's not how the original NES games came. I'm a little bit of a freak this way, but I want everything to be the same. Alright, so inside, let's get this stuff out of here. Inside, we have a small manual. Let's check it out. The backside we have Randy standing there, and the front is just the regular logo. And if we pop it open, let's see here, we got control scheme. What is this? We got a little bit of where they show some of the monsters. Okay, yeah, some of the monsters. And this is just a very well worked out manual, and I really appreciate that. Getting a little bit back to the NES nostalgia level right here, and do like that stuff. And right here we have something that looks just like an original NES card. Holy Diver, a black card, and on the back it says Retrobit with Randy standing right there. And this is just freaking awesome. These actually work in your original NES, which is just super cool. So this is awesome. An original NES game's getting released in like 2018 or whenever this thing was released. This is just super cool. Anyways, let's get this bad boy back in the box, because I actually already have a Holy Diver card in behind me up here. So I'm gonna let this one sit in here for luck. Oh, I forgot to put the manual back, but meh. Let's focus about that later. All right, so right here we have a little bit of a fake backside. Let's get it out of there, because I think the collector stuff is in here. Okay. Whoopsie daisy, I broke the whole thing. Let's get everything out of here. It's empty. Alright, let's put this to the side and start out with this little thing. Alright, so we got a fig pin of Randy. This is really cool. I don't even know if I want to open this thing, because this is super cool. I like this one. awesome. Let's put him right here. And next up we got, oh cool, a pin with the whole logo, the whole Holy Diver logo on a pin sitting on this thing. That's really cool. I'm gonna put this where my other pins are. That's super cool. And last but not least, we got a little bit of a sketchbook right here. Holy Diver themed, which I really like. And inside it's just empty pages, so it's a notebook basically. But I really like it. It feels like premium when you hold this thing in your hand. It's not something that they hastily made. It's just, it feels pretty good. And the last thing in here is a little envelope. Let's see what's inside. We got some kind of postcard with an alternate front and another postcard with another alternate front and stickers. We got a couple of Holy Diver stickers. This is really cool. I like this. Oh, and here are some more. Cool, they were actually sticking together. So here are some more stickers and here are the originals. Wow. I actually feel like they went all in with this, and this is a really nice little collector's edition of an original NES game that never got, well, an original Famicom game that never came to the West, so I'm really happy about this. So I'm gonna put this all back a little bit. Let's see. Booyah. Let's put it all the way over there, out of the way. Now I actually have another that I've showed you all before, but I might as well bring it out. I actually have another re-release by Retrobit right here that I've already showed you, the Yo and Mac collection. So that is my second Retrobit remake of a game, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm actually enjoying these so far. And the last item is another re-release from Retrobit, and this one is actually another IRAM game. R-Type, and let's see what the other one is called. Super R-Type. R-Type 3 and Super R-Type. And I've always been a sneaky fan of the whole shooter genre, so this is going to be great to try out, because I haven't actually played these games a lot. I've always tried them on emulators and stuff, so... And that was a long time ago, so let's get this one opened. Alright. And... oh yeah, it's open. So on the front we have the logos for both R-Type 3 and the Super R-Type game, with a little bit of a starry feeling on the box. And I really like the boxes. They do feel pretty nice. Like a little thought was put into them. Alright, so this one actually reminds me a little bit of how the other one started out, the Holy Diver one. So right here we have a certificate of authenticity for our collector's edition right here. And this one I'm number 1588 out of 2800. So I'm in 2 special clubs, motherfuckers. Let's put this one right there and let's check this one out. Now this actually looks pretty much like a Super Nintendo game, except missing all the Nintendo prints all over it, but the front looks pretty damn good. And on the back we got the graphics for the game right there, so we gotta pop this one open. I need to see the insides of this one. There we go. To the side for now, and let's get this one. No, I want to put this side open. Again, I don't really like the whole plastic thing. They should have gone for the old white paperback thing, because this is taking a little bit away from the feeling, unfortunately. But if we pop it out right here, just like the Holy Diver one, we have a good looking manual right here for this thing, with some special thanks on the backside, which is kind of cool. But if we pop it open, we have the instructions right here, and if we move to another page, we have some weapons and stuff right here, explaining what they do and stuff. So a really well made manual for this one also, and I do really appreciate that. And right here we have a black Super Nintendo card. This looks awesome. This looks just like a PAL card with the logos on front looking actually pretty damn good. I appreciate the attention to detail right here. The only thing is it doesn't feel exactly like the plastic from the old SNES cards, but other than that, it's pretty damn good. So let's put this one back inside and take a look at the rest of the stuff. Oh yeah. So next up we have a little bit of a hidden inside of this one also, so let's pull it out carefully this time so I don't pull everything out in pieces, because that happened. Alright, this one actually went better. Let's get this out of here. And starting out with the top item right here, we have 2 pins this time. No? Yeah, 2 pins. That's pretty good looking pins, and I am gonna, just like the Holy Diver one, I'm putting this straight up with my collection of pins. So I do like these. Let's continue on in here. Okay, this is very reminiscent of how they did Holy Diver. Another notebook with the R-Type theme right there. And an envelope with some cool pictures, if you ask me. Those are pretty damn cool. I like that one. Let's check this one out. That is also a very cool looking picture. If you like the whole mech suit thing, this is pretty damn good looking. And the last one right there. Pretty damn good looking. I like the graphics for all of these. And just like the Holy Diver one, we got 2 sets of stickers right here. Don't really know where to put them, but I do like the attention to detail and all the thought that was put into these 2 collector's editions. I don't feel ripped off, and that's a good thing. So, holy crap, this was a good haul. A lot of good games, a couple of Amiibos, and it's been a long time since we saw a couple of Amiibos, and yeah, I'm really happy about this one. But I got some other stuff that I actually ordered for my birthday that are a little bit late, so next month haul is going to be just as good. I can't wait for next month. And more on next month we'll talk about right next. Let's get back up. Alright, that was it for today. Now, I have a lot of stuff to rearrange right here behind me, so I got some things to do right there, but I will see you all next month, and next month is Fallout month. Right now I actually have all games until in a couple of days, which kind of sucks, but that will all be fixed at the end of next month. So, I will see you all for that video, and thank you all for watching. Peace out.